Hey guys, Pieguyrulz here, back with another Adventure Time TV log. Today we will be talking about the episode James, not to be confused with James Back to the Horse. Uh, Naming conventions, just I don't, I don't understand. I don't understand the naming conventions of a lot of these Adventure Time episodes. Like I get that it's named James after the character James, but like, why would you name the episode after the character's name? I assume we're gonna see James again, so it's not like it's gonna be the only episode that James is in. I mean, it's James's introduction episode, but it's not like you're gonna remember it by. Maybe I don't know. It's just something to think about. There's been this problem before, um, and I know it's not that confusing or anything like that, but it's just when you name your episodes, you try not to have two that are similar unless they're thematically related or like two-parter or whatever. But nitpick aside, it's really weird to see Finn and Jake in suits, and I don't mean the space suits. I mean like suits. Like it's just weird. I don't know if we've seen that before. It's especially weird on Jake, who doesn't usually wear clothes except for the silk clothes that are what is it, woven by the spider, the invisible pants or whatever. Um, so it takes a minute, but eventually you kind of realize in this episode that James is the new Cinnamon Bun because Cinnamon Bun defected to Flame the Fire Kingdom. Even though we got to see that for all of like 5 seconds of that episode, it would have been nice to see and establish kind of what's going on in that kingdom. But I guess we'll be getting back to that at some point. And that's talking about another episode. So this episode was all right. I wasn't crazy about it. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just James getting on my nerves. It just nothing really kind of stuck out to me about it. I mean, it had cool moments, and the fact that these goo monsters are the same goo monsters from Simon and Marcy definitely means something. And the fact that at the end we see the basically zombie James, although not zombie because the candy zombies are a different thing. All right, goo monster James uh, is pretty much going to lead them back to the Candy Kingdom, as far as I can tell. Um, and hopefully we'll get maybe more lore on what these things are and what they have related to the mushroom war and everything. Although I think something about the recent video game is gonna reveal that or did reveal that or something. But after my experience with the first game, the was it Hey Ice King, why'd you steal that garbage? I don't think I'd buy another Adventure Time video game. That one, oh God, that was a stinker. Um, Anyway, I think James is wearing a red shirt in a reference to the Star Trek red shirt thing, where the red shirt dies. Um, and I like how PB is on the penny and the Candy Kingdom. It's a nice touch that it's not like an Abraham Lincoln penny because that wouldn't make too much sense. Um, and then I like that they talk about the morality of cloning, which is something that PB seems to have like no problems with, and in past episodes. But Finn and Jake are like, this is weird. It's definitely not normal. But then again, the Candy people are definitely not normal at all. I just James bugs me. Like I know he's supposed to be like Cinnamon Bun, but I can't tell if he's actually supposed to be mentally deficient or if he's just like really annoying. Like I could take it as either way, and I don't know. PB's actions in this episode are kind of irritating. How she goes behind everyone's back and everything. Um, it's just kind of I don't know. I don't think it's a bad episode. I don't know. It wasn't really my kind of episode, I suppose. But hopefully it will be leading to something. And if it is, then that's great. I like the continuity nods and everything. Um, Maybe there's going to be a point in the series where Finn questions how good Bubblegum actually is, because there's been a lot of these morality things in creating life and bringing life, bringing people back from candy people back from the dead. Like there's been a lot of kind of morality and mad science related to her. And I wonder if it'll ever come to a head, really, because it hasn't. It's just kind of been there for humor, I suppose. Like Finn's not really called her out on it before, but it's definitely there and it's definitely presented. So I do wonder if that is building to something. Um, but yeah, it'd be pretty cool if. Hey, do you remember? Wait a minute. I'm just thinking about it. Remember in Slumber Party Panic, the first episode, how candy people explode if they're afraid. I don't think that's been held up too well in subsequent episodes. I guess James isn't really afraid here, but yeah. I guess as you develop the candy people for more than just, walking, talking candy, they that whole thing starts to seem a little bit ridiculous and hard to work with from a character perspective. So yeah, there you have it. James, I'm not crazy about it, but I can't really find anything bad about this episode. It's just it's a matter of like I can't find really much good and I can't find really much bad, but decent episode. I'm sure some of you like it. That's all I got. Pieguyrulz.